Yes, since you asked him if I have something to say to the youngsters, I think about marriage, yes. Um, there's nothing wrong in being right or wrong. As husband and wife, you should have the guts to tell it openly. And you should not hide anything. Even if you fall in love with somebody, or you even feel like going to bed with somebody, or you feel like leaving him, or you hate him, hate something, anything, I feel you should be able to just look into his eyes and say to his face. And of course, I always tell to Rajeev, whenever you feel you love somebody more than me, you can go. But just tell to me and go. But if I catch you with somebody when there is that Mangal Sutra in my neck, I will kill you. But he told me he'll not give me that option because I will easily go. But it's beautiful, I think, when you're honest to yourself first. Only then you can be honest to another person. And definitely our marriages with a lot of fights, a lot of time we have thought of not staying together. I don't know if it can be called divorce. We have stayed separately, but still we long to come back together. I don't know why, and we're totally different individuals in all aspects. But with 9 years of marriage, I think there are a lot of things that we have in common now.
So can I say then that your married life is theoretically very correct because of the factor of absolute honesty? Okay.
Theoretically correct means I didn't understand that question.
An ideal marriage. I didn't want to use the word.
No, not at all an ideal marriage. There are situations where we felt we shouldn't live with each other at all. And there are situations where we didn't talk with each other. And definitely there were chances if he could fall for a relation, if I could fall for a relation. But I did not find somebody that fascinating to be married to and live with. And probably I think having a very creative mind, you should be able to manage your marriage. Okay. Management is important in marriage.
And that's what you have done. You both have done.
Not consciously.
Yeah.
And a lot of linkages as to how we got married. We have got married 4 times literally. And that too with, I feel the people who bless us, that also is a linkage, beautiful linkage. That's why probably olden times arranged marriage is, sustained. Because there are a lot of beautiful things. And many times I have felt in my marriage, nature played a role, in wanting, because I never wanted to be married, honestly. Somewhere I felt nature really helped me. Because I'm not a good wife, so-called good wife.
So nature supported you meaning what?
Can I be honest?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, there was a situation where we both decided to part, not because we didn't love each other, but definitely because there was a lot of family interventions and problems and all that, because he's a very wealthy man. And there was a situation in my life where I wrote and gave him that I don't want any of your property and I don't want the son also. So I thought then the family fights would be over. In that situation, the judge told, Priya, I will not allow you to do this. And
judge meaning what? It happened inside a court?
Yeah, it happened inside the court. Okay. Of course, we loved each other because with tears in eyes, we have decided for this because there was a lot of family fight for the property. And the judge just looked at, and I'm seeing a lot of cases happening before that was just signing and giving. But in my case, the judge said, no, Priya, I won't allow you. I asked him why. He said, both of you are not meant to leave. And he's a stranger, he doesn't even know us. I asked him why. He said, there's a lot of things that your eyes speak, and I will not allow you. And he asked Rajeev, do you want this? So Rajeev gave a very intelligent, beautiful answer, I remember even today. He said, I don't want her to live, but she wants to leave. And that was right, because he had told me, Priya, you shouldn't leave. And the judge said, I will not allow. Even if you want, I will not allow you. I feel those linkages, one second Ashwati. I think those linkages have a great connection with the places where we got married. It's all very spiritually beautiful, enlightened, energetic places.
Where was it?
Once you got us married in which temple in Cochin? Elamakara Bhagavati Kshetra. Second was in a Shiva temple. Third was in Mookampika. And fourth was again in a Shiva temple in Bangalore. The temple engages has got some connection. Of course, your entity also should be tuned. Whenever he has tried or not, I feel I was totally surrendered to him at that moment. If not, at that Talikat in the moment, I think, I was totally surrendered to the nature. And that's not just in marriage. I feel in any action, including your work, money. For example, you just asked me a question from where is your income? Whenever I want money, it just naturally comes to me. I mean, might be through Rajeev, might be through somebody. Minja namma parno, ida 500 bandi petrol adicho. Iniki satyavana appane personal paise illa irunnu. So I feel when you're tuned with the nature, nature just takes care of you genuinely. And marriage is a part of life, no? It's not life.
It's a part of nature.
It's a part of nature.
Of course. If the nature process were not operating in the human body, there wouldn't be any marriage.
Yeah. And more than in our relationship, I think we are more fond of having an enlightened child. We're very,
I see.
Very particular about, at least Rajeev is, I always feel I want to give an enlightened individual back to the society.